Hey there, Red. Shepherd. Foreman.
What's up?
Red Green. Duct tape.
Cool name. Cool name.
Yeah. Did you know that the like duct tape is actually duct tape, and then that brand that's duck just made that because everyone says duct tape,
Yeah.
but
yeah.
it's supposed to be duct
It
tape.
makes a lot more sense. Yes, that I knew
Lara
of.
mentioned something about possibly meeting you on the Citadel next time you're there.
Hello?
Liara's talking about meeting on the Citadel.
Sounds?
Oh, you can't hear anything? It's because you're not plugged in. Damn it! Now we're both not plugged in.
Oh my god.
But smartly, you see, I put a little catch right here,
That's good.
so we don't have to go fishing for it anymore.
That's very good. How's that?
There we go.
Yes. Great success.
Yeah. So we got all our recent codex things, right? It's nothing new is no, we didn't. It's been a minute since we've taken a look at the codex. I was kind of thinking about that.
Want to give it a look-see?
Let's give it a little look-see, and we've been kind of, in the interest of time, sort of like playing loose with the war asset descriptions.
Yeah.
So I don't mind that, given the fact that, like, you know, I think we're just trying to, like, catch what we can, but let's see if anything interesting has been missed.
Thresher moths are subterranean
so far.
carnivores that spend their entire lives eating or searching for something to eat. Threshers reproduce via spores
Yeah, that's
that
the same.
can lie dormant for millennia.
So we can move on.
Yet are
Mhm.
robust enough.
No associates.
Admiral Stephen Hackett is a decorator. Garrus
do you want me to
Vicarian is
scroll?
a noted
Please.
Turian sharpshooter and combat
Assuming
engineer.
direct control.
He was born on Palaven and became a Citadel security officer. Tali Zora, a Quarian machinist, was born in 2161 on the live ship Raya. During her pilgrimage,
There we go.
a rite of passage in which Quarians proved their worth to the fleet, she recovered a Geth memory core that proved a rogue Spectre,
This stops
Saren
at
Arturius, was working with the
the end
Geth.
of 2.
As a consequence, Tali Zora became a crew member of the SSV Normandy, where she served under Commander Shepard during the Battle of the Citadel. Tali Zora returned to the migrant fleet following the destruction of the First Normandy. Soon after, the Admiralty Board sent her to the former Quarian colony of Haestrom to recover data
Yeah, the last
on the
bit
planet's
was talking about
dying
collectors.
sun.
I think we're good.
Most of her team was
Yeah, the
killed when they
Quarian
fell
rejoined
under
Shepard
attack
to
from
help
the Geth.
oppose the Collector
But
threat.
Tali Zora herself was narrowly
The
rescued
current
by
whereabouts
Shepard
are
and the
unknown.
crew of the rebuilt Normandy.
Yeah.
The Quarian
That was
rejoined
before
Shepard
we...
to help oppose Dr. Karen Chakwa. Jelix, the second planet in the Arai system, is a marginally habitable world of mountains and ice. The planet was turned into a human penal colony upon its discovery in 2161. But its prison shut in 2179 after racking up the worst safety records in the system's alliance.
Oh no.
Lawsuits are still in the courts. Shortly after the closure of the prisons, a handful of intergalactic corporations moved in to set up mines, supply depots, and other facilities on the planet.
Alright, bad prison system. Well, you'd think they'd give it a good prison for the prisoners, you know?
Located far from
Private
regularly
prisons?
traveled trade routes, Lessus is inhabited only by a small Asari colony. The main feature is a monastery that houses a large population of Asari with active or latent Ardot Yakshi genes, a disorder that causes the death of anyone who mates with the afflicted Asari.
Yo, Lessus?
Although some of the colonists exiled themselves voluntarily, many were sent to Lessus by their families to protect society from their deadly potential.
That's where all the
The
baddies are.
monastery emphasizes individual sacrifice for the
Yo,
good
pre-game.
of the community.
Pre-game.
Latent
We going to
Ardot
Lessus
Yakshi,
tonight.
as well as active sufferers who show that they can control their condition, may be offered a chance to reintegrate into Asari society after spending sufficient time on Lessus.
Uh-huh.
Active R.Yakshi, Yakshi, whose psychological profiles show capacity for neither empathy nor re-education, are confined to the monastery for life.
Damn. Okay, so that's where Sam's girls are.
Bad Asari.
Yo. Bad Girls Club.
Yo.
The detention room of the Catholic fucking all girls school, whatever, you know. Oh my god, man. Yeah, all right.
Let's hope the Reapers don't take that planet.
Yep. Just full fucking bottle of vodka, some Quaaludes, and a one-way trip to Lessus. No return ticket. We'll see you later, Red.
Yo, I got a retirement plan.
Alternating.
I'm good. Give a little something back, you know.
A little something. What was I gonna say before that? I forget. It was a weird thought. Oh, it was the prison planet, and I was just like, I would watch Alien Oz. You know, just that yeah.
With the dancing and singing?
With the dancing and singing, and hell, remember the narrator, the main guy who was like Link from The Matrix?
Okay.
The guy with the dreads that was in the wheelchair? Like, I just remember an episode where he was doing his like spoken word bit at the beginning that just, some of those get really weird. The narration device they use between episodes, and there's one where they just pour milk on him. And he just gets drowned in a big sultry milk pool. And I was like, what is happening in this show? What is going on? Whoa. And so now I'm just like, what if you had just Garrus or Joker in a chair and just getting milk poured all over them? I don't know. Oz was weird. And you know what? Hey, there's a lot of cool HBO shows you can go back and watch. You know, go check out The Wire, maybe.
I was told good things about The Wire.
Yeah. Oz can chill. Traditional Krogan tactics were built on... hold on. Is this the same thing? Let's see. Scroll down. I believe since the genophage. Change of focus. Battle Masters. Yep. Saren. Yeah, I think we're fine.
Next, Quarian's economy.
Yeah, we got these sort of cultural breakdowns on everybody in the first two games, unless it's going into anything particular to the post-Reaper invasion. I think we're fine. And...
Law and defense.
This is what we learned about when they exile people. And their trials. Yep. Okay. Nothing new.
And then...
the wards. We know about the wards. Zakera ward, etc. That's all the same.
Okay. Organizations. Cerberus Phantom.
New unit.
Phantom are agile Cerberus agents with a wide array of offensive and defensive capabilities, including particular specializations in evasive maneuvers. What the hell? Maneuvers? Okay. And firing from cover. Although intelligence and on their implants still evades the Alliance, Phantoms are known to be able to create a personal barrier for greater protection. Monomolecular blades and biotic shielding allow Phantoms to engage in close quarters combat, and Phantoms can briefly cloak in order to recover from injuries. Because of this ability, the Alliance recommends personal confirmation of a Phantom's death.
Titty ninjas.
Yeah. They were spinning and flipping and doing all the good stuff. That seems to be it.
How early aughts? Like, this couldn't have been far behind or before the sexy murder nuns of Hitman.
Oh yeah, I've never played the Hitman games.
You didn't test back in the day? You didn't test Blood Money?
No.
Oh, you weren't there yet.
Ooh, I don't know.
Yeah, you came after that. Damn, Blood Money was so good.
Yeah, I got there in 2K7.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. No, when like after the testing blood money, and then I switched over to the other company, and then
I see.
hey, look, Absolution. I was like, oh my god, oh.
I see.
Ooh. Yeah. Planet Aratot.
Oh yeah, the muscular Batarian miner
Yes.
statue. I remember that.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Nothing new.
That seems to be it. Some tech.
Creds.
Cred. That's probably the same.
Mm-hmm.
Reaper War.
Let's go.
The Cerberus coup. Councillor Udina's attempted coup will no doubt be analyzed for generations to come, but a clear picture is beginning to emerge. Udina had contacted Cerberus to coordinate what was intended to be a bloodless takeover of the Citadel, in which he would force the other councillors to grant him emergency powers so that he could command the Citadel
really?
fleet.
A bloodless takeover.
Couldn't even do that, right?
Right. Emergency powers. The famous historic words, always used for good things.
Right.
Yes.
He would then direct the fleet to liberate his home world, Earth. The plan fell apart early when Executor Palin and the Salarian Councilor caught wind of it. In defense of the plan, the elusive man dispatched his top assassins, commanded by Kai Pussy Lang, to kill them. Udina had little choice. That's what it says on the wiki, by the way. It's not me. Udina had little choice but to support the assassins.
Might have to get on the fucking censor board.
Oh,
for that
God.
one.
So I have to clean it up now?
I hate the fact that, like, somewhere, somehow, we have to actually try to clean it up. Somehow. Because YouTube is actively getting more aggressive about
I will
that.
be PG-13 from now on.
Well,
How's it going? Oh, heck. Shucks.
no, you won't. But
Oh,
that's
watch
okay.
me. No,
Okay.
I never will say a bad word ever again on this channel. Ever.
Bro, you don't think I can go back into church mode? You don't think I can't just switch back to,
Code switching.
you know, sitting in the aisles and the pews?
You gotta be able to do it.
I had to give friends that came over to my house, I had to give them the heads up.
The talk.
Yes, before we open the door. Just, by the way, can you just, like, my
Watch
mom's
your language.
Just watch your language, okay?
Uh-huh,
Just,
uh-huh.
you know, try to keep it.
Yeah.
You know,
No S words.
because just none of that. You know, because she's judging me and my friends, and she's like, who you hanging out with?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's going on? You know. So yeah, no, trust. I can actively hit the switch, but that was a long time ago, admittedly.
Has your mom ever been like, you invite folks over and they leave and she's like, oh, why? Do you know he did that? Who does that?
I've had that before.
Yeah. Like, my mom, I remember she flipped the
Yeah. Now what?
she flipped the flip out
Yep.
when she was making like spaghetti sauce, and then one of my friends goes over, opens the lid. Oh, that smells so good. Puts his face in it, starts smelling, and she's like, why is he putting his face in the food like that? Everybody's gonna eat it, putting his nose. Damn crazy friends. They don't know how to live. No. Like,
Okay, that's a bit of an overreaction,
that
but
is an overreaction.
You know.
But that's how it was.
it's
Back in the household.
Okay.
All right, don't go looking around the fridge. You don't live here, motherfucker. Who you with?
Mother what? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That lasted all of 1 minute.
It was a quote.
Yeah, good job. Yeah, all right.
Citation needed.
and we're done. But you see, now it's messing with the money, though, right? So that's the real deal.
That's not cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Good luck.
All right, we'll try. The plan fell apart. Blah, blah, Kai Lang. Udina had little choice but to support the assassins with an armed force sufficient to hold the Citadel. Captured confidants have indicated that Udina and Lang's alliance was relatively fragile. Udina may have planned to turn on Cerberus once the fleet was his to command, and Lang departed when he calculated that Udina would not succeed.
Yeah, so in this time when we're all facing annihilation, let's grab what little of the forces we can muster and redirect them all to Earth, to the meat grinder, and just feed them into the Reaper wood chipper, ship by ship.
What a plan. Persistent rumors suggest that Udina might have been a high-functioning victim of Reaper indoctrination. His actions played right into the Reaper's plan. Even if the coup failed, it would damage Citadel governance. If it succeeded, his plan to retake Earth would have likely turned into a military blunder that Council forces could ill afford. However, there is no direct evidence of his indoctrination, nor obvious opportunity. It is more likely that Udina acted out of desperation. And in doing so, cost humanity its counsel.
So why even mention that then? What, just for the benefit of the doubt? So anytime someone is making a stupid decision, can we just go, oh, they must have been indoctrinated?
Reapers, yeah, they messed up. They're
and
not
we
one
leave
of
it
us.
ambiguous?
We're not corrupted.
What's the point
or
of that?
Easily swayed.
Is that just to make you feel a little bit better about shooting him?
Ridiculous.
No. I'm going to go ahead and say that I can believe the idea that, unless I guess for someone that liked it, I can believe the idea that some people under stress are just going to make the worst possible decisions. But they put the possibility out there, right?
They feel good about yourself.
Maybe it was the Reapers. Maybe it was already too late.
Gosh.
Who knows? Indoctrination, that's the problem.
The Reapers harvesting? Even with all the Reapers' power, harvesting every sapient species in an entire galaxy can take decades or even centuries. The most time-consuming part of the process is gathering DNA from the population. To accelerate the effort, the Reapers follow a consistent procedure. Victims who cooperate, surrender, or are captured by husks are sorted into camps. It is believed the husks possess receptors that allow them to analyze a victim's DNA through sight, smell, or touch. Victims that meet their standards are herded from the camps into processor ships. Those the husks deem insufficient are either turned into husks themselves or indoctrinated to serve as slave labor. The Reapers use this last option to give their victims false hope.
No period.
Yeah, that's missing.
Nice.
False hope. Many captive who would otherwise fight back become docile when they see members of their own kind obey and survive.
So the big zombies running at you that are going, yeah, right, are in some cases they're going to kill you and rip you to shreds. In some cases they're going to stop, grab you,
way,
and just escort you over. Come with us. Hey, no, stop.
No, please, we don't want to.
Stop fighting. Stop resisting.
Stop resisting.
And they're gonna just grab you, and they're just gonna pull you, and they're gonna and
taser
and throw you into the back of a Reaper van. Some of them are gonna rip you to pieces. Some of them kind of just want to escort you. How about that? That's wild. I never would have thought.
Blue and red. The processor ships reduce victims to a transportable liquid. Like in a slaughterhouse, the ship's design prevents victims from seeing or hearing what happens elsewhere so that they do not panic. The victims are ushered into locking pods, then rent apart and dissolved into paste that is flushed to storage vats. The rate of killing is phenomenal. Intelligence estimates suggests that there are more than 400 processor ships on Earth, killing approximately 1.86 million humans per day. In combination with the battlefield deaths, disease, and famine, this space will result in complete depopulation of Earth within a decade. Wow. As the husks and indoctrinated slaves build more slaughtering facilities, the kill rate can only increase.
Yeah, okay. That type of pace, extrapolate that across a supergalactic civilization, and you get the Reaper Prothean War, which can last centuries, because the processing in... The Reapers are sitting on some planets they've conquered and are processing everybody on them over the course of fucking centuries while trying to take over more. And the resistance is just like changing fronts constantly. Yeah, over decades that makes sense then. I guess, so yeah, when you're lasering and crisping and exploding people, you can't really use that meat for your dumb fusion robot human Reaper things you want to build, and they really want to build those things. They seem really hell-bent on building a big dumb skeleton with the meat inside. I guess the only way to really get the good parts is to just melt them directly. Yeah, I mean, it feels as if like if they could harvest the dead, they could probably be way more efficient about it. You know?
Yeah, it would be easier, less resistance. Is that what you mean?
No, it's just because they're so good at killing things quickly that this whole, like, we gotta grab you and hot dog you process is, well, okay, well, phrasing. That whole thing is much slower than just, like, firing explosives in all directions at once and then go
shoveling everything
and then go picking the pieces into a blender and souping it, you know? No good.
Reaper vulnerabilities.
Although clearly technologically superior to the Citadel forces, the Reapers have experienced casualties in the battle across the galaxy. This indicates that theoretically, with the right intelligence, weapons, and strategy, Reapers could be defeated. Unlike the Mass Effect relays they created, Reapers do not have quantum shields. Locking itself down at a quantum level would leave the Reaper unaware of its surroundings until the shield deactivated. Instead, Reapers rely on kinetic barriers. In the case of a Reaper capital ship, these kinetic barriers can hold off the firepower of 2 dreadnoughts simultaneously, but 3 clearly causes strain, and 4 typically results in destruction. Okay, that's the math. 4 dreadnoughts can beat a Reaper.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
4 dreadnoughts.
Considering the numbers we were using for each race as a power meter, right? I don't think we're not in the triple digits on any race, are we? Right? If I remember correctly, wasn't it like double-digit dreadnoughts at most? Anyway, I forget the numbers. Weapons designed to maximize heat damage, such as the Thanix series, show better results against Reapers than pure kinetic impacts. Barriers of a Reaper destroyer are less formidable than those of a capital ship. It's possible for a single cruiser or many fighters to disable or demolish a destroyer if they can get within range before they themselves are destroyed. The Reaper's energy sources are not infinite. For example, to land on a planet, a Reaper must substantially reduce its mass. This transfer of power to its Mass Effect generators leaves the Reaper kinetic barriers at only partial strength. Sovereign was destroyed while assuming direct control over Saren. The feedback from Saren's death seemed to entirely overload Sovereign's shields. Current Reapers do not seem to suffer from this design flaw. Oh, that movie moment of defeating the one defeats the whole.
I see.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see. I'm gonna look at my watch in a few hours and see if, you know, we catch a repeat of. The threat is so, dude. The MacGuffin has to be a defeat the one to defeat the whole, right? It's the simplest way to deal with this type of situation. Writers tend to like those things, but if not, well, that's cool too. Reaper capital ships can turn faster than Citadel dreadnoughts, but to do so, they must lower their mass to a level unacceptable in combat situations. Consequently, it's possible for a dreadnought to emerge from FTL, travel behind a capital ship. They bring its guns to bear faster than the Reaper can return fire. This is a poor tactic, however, against the Reapers flying in poor formation. Against Reapers flying in proper formation, excuse me. Gotcha. Interesting. Okay. Well, I like that. That's the cost of downing a Reaper. 4 dreadnoughts. We can do it, but holy fuck, is that expensive?
Yeah, it's gonna take a lot.
That's work. But yeah, okay. But then again, also you're like, well, how many Reapers are there? Fucking infinite? Cool. Right?
Good luck. Okie doke.
Again, as long as we operate in the simple realm of they only sent 1. They didn't send 2. If the Reapers ever started relying on a buddy system, it's beyond over. Yeah. You know?
If they send more than just like fucking, what's his name?
Harbinger?
Raditz or whatever.
Oh, Raditz. Yeah. Nappa and Vegeta? Oh, damn.
Oh, damn, we're done.
Damn.
We're done.
Rip.
Alright, so a bunch of sleeper missions. And a lot of stuff to deliver to the Citadel, some side missions, and a priority mission.
Ooh. The Quarians have tried to retake their homeworld from the Geth. Unfortunately, the Geth have been upgraded by the Reapers, and the Quarian fleet is trapped. Travel to the Quarian home system to disable the Geth dreadnought, broadcasting the Reaper control signal, which we feared was going to not just take the heretics, but even the reasonable ones.
Yeah.
And that's
a
bad.
Possibility, yeah. Keydoke.
Motherfuckers jacking the key fob.
Like, right now I'm wondering, pushing the priority, will it cancel all of these other missions?
You know, Reggie, I think we've made our point on that one.
Yeah.
I think we can just do our thing and hope for the best.
All right.
Yeah.
There seems to be a lot of stuff to do on the Citadel. So, a little detour by the Sith.
No problem. I mean, look, realistically, if you take care of the side missions, right, you theoretically shouldn't ever have a problem where that lockout type situation occurs.
Right.
However, in exchange for this sequence of events, one cannot start reeing over the lack of getting to the next cool thing they want to see if we're trying to take care of that in a way that doesn't lock us out, right?
It should work out.
So, you know, if you're screaming a planet name to see a cool thing, but that requires cutting off a bunch of side missions that might go away, then that doesn't really work, right? Because fortunately, or unfortunately, we are bound to this 2D.
This is new.
What?
Huh.
Okay. Interesting.
Don't do that.
What is that? DLC. Don't do it.
So don't do personal apartment.
Don't do it.
Okie doke.
Huh.
Okie doke. Okie dokie.
All right.
So I
Save
can
it-
go
save it- save it
to
for later.
either of these.
Yep. Save it for later. Go to the Alliance docks or
Something
whatever.
safe.
You're
Okay.
cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
No, I'm good.
I'll handle it.
Navigation is becoming increasingly difficult due to the number of refugee ships in the
Damn
docking area.
refugee.
It's getting crowded at the border.
Damn it. But Commander, you said to let him in. I'll send him back.
Oh, would you prefer they were sneaking in? Do you want to use the goddamn official channels or not?
Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Okay, what does the map tell me? Garrus is at the security
I'd like to
checkpoint.
request a transfer to a zone with Reaper, Sergeant.
And may I ask why you think your deployment deserves special treatment, Private?
I think I'll do better against the Reapers than Cerberus, ma'am.
And what combat experience against Reapers are you basing this on?
None, ma'am.
Good enough.
Outstanding.
Good enough for me.
What's her problem with Cerberus? Is it just she doesn't want to shoot it?
If you're feeling up to it, I thought we could do something fun for a change.
Oh, you want to play while everyone is dying?
That's interesting. Yeah, send me to the death gods. I'm having a hard time with my fellow man. I don't know. This is interesting. What's going on, buddy?
Shepard, glad you came.
Yeah, you did tell me
What'd
to
you
come
have
with
in
you,
mind?
huh?
Something that doesn't involve fighting Reapers.
Yo, we taking the edge off?
Oh, are we having a little drinksy drink?
Should we start the casualty timer in the corner as a reminder for everybody that dies each time we take a shot?
It makes the drinks more tasty. Oh no.
Pour one out. Pour one out. Pour one out. Pour one out.
I don't think they've conquered the bar yet.
I already scoped it out. But then I thought, if this was my last day alive, I'd actually like to remember it.
So?
So, I had an idea.
Boop boop. Car alarm noises. Why not?
Where are we going?
Somewhere we're not supposed to.
On s'en va aux danseuses.
Some things never change, do they?
Live.
Ever had that one thing you always wanted to do before
To the
you
strip
died,
club?
Shepard?
Let's go.
Too busy trying to live. What's yours?
The whole time I worked at CSEC, I'd stare up at the top of the Presidium and say to myself, I want to go up there.
Oh.
But I never did.
Okay.
There were 137 regulations telling me I couldn't.
So you got them changed?
No. Now I just don't give a damn.
There you go. Let's be real, Reggie. Half of these games took place in a strip club already. Official business was conducted in strip clubs.
Spoke to General.
Constantly. War plans
Figured
were
it's
made
time to do something
in the
stupid
club
just for the hell of it. Might be the last chance we ever get.
to the tune of Yin Yang Twins.
A little busier than I imagined.
How about a dive in the pool?
Oh, word? We're gonna jump in the Presidium water?
You obviously haven't seen Turians swim. It's a lot of flailing and splashing interrupted by occasional bouts of drowning.
With all that armor on?
You're right. I just have to save your ass again.
It'd make up for all the times I pulled your ass out of the fire. Novaria, Pharos, Ilos.
All right, all right.
We've had a hell of a ride.
We going for a skinny dip? That pool is probably disgusting. It's probably filled with the waste of every race
Yep,
on the Citadel.
including the keepers.
And you know what? No fish in there to feed those Krogans, because it would be the most disgusting ass fish ever. They'd die. So no, don't dump it. Don't jump in.
You're a good friend, Garrus. We saved each other a lot of time, right? Right? Did I save him once? Probably.
I mean, Archangel was technically a saving moment, technically, but you know,
It's okay. He had his visor.
Times like these, you know who your real friends are. They're not the ones running around looking for an escape route. They're the ones who stand at your side through the worst of it. Who never give up on you.
Stick around.
I'm lucky I can say I know someone like that.
So am I.
kiss
You're
him.
not going to propose marriage now, are you?
I just kind of did.
And now, before we head back, there is one thing we're going to settle.
He can
Once
tell.
and for all.
He heard me talking shit? Sniper
I'm not
battle?
saying you don't know how to handle a gun, just saying some of us know how to make it dance.
Yo, visor off though.
So let's find out who's really the best shot.
Nice.
There are a few people in the galaxy who've seen me in action, Garrus. They seemed impressed.
Yeah, but I've actually seen you dance, Shepard. No comment.
Let's go.
All right, Vicarian. You're going
Call him
down.
out.
And don't worry, I loaded it with practice slugs for when you miss.
Let's have a gun battle in the middle of traffic
That was an easy one. Let you build up your confidence.
with
Long
civilian
range,
cars
I wrote the book.
everywhere.
Nobody alive can do this.
Live
Not even
rounds.
Commander Shepard. Give me a tough one.
Every missed shot lands in someone's apartment.
Yeet.
Responsible
I said a
cop
tough one.
behavior.
Step aside.
Whoever misses gets court-martialed.
Oh, I can decide?
Oh, the top is to give it away. Bottom is to never fucking give any quarter. Play to win, son. What is this?
Oh, you know, I really like Garrett.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that was Jimmy Bones on screen. I'm sorry. I thought that was Red Shepherd. Oh, maybe I should lose on purpose? What? Excuse me?
You know, when you play a chess match in 1850, they still talk about it in 2023. So I'm sorry, Garrus. I'm gonna hit all of those targets.
FGC credit would have been fucking rescinded.
Nobody alive, maybe. But technically, I died.
Yeah, well, next time we'll throw in a herd of rampaging cliques, and that's how you separate the rookies from the pros.
My kill.
Don't miss. +2 rep.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine? God. Fuck those people. Miss on purpose assholes. Why are you sliding? Look at that that. What is happening? What are you doing? Stop it! Okay. Reggie, it has come to my attention that some of the shit that I've been calling legendary is actually just good old-fashioned Mass Effect 3 original bugs.
Oh, there you go.
And sometimes it's not just the addition. Sometimes it's just Mass Effect 3 shitting the bed. Look, that's what you're supposed to be doing. What is wrong with that keeper? Christ. So, as some...
Where'd you go? That was so fast.
Okay, we hallucinated. What the fuck was that, dude? Alright, look. You need to lie down. Indoctrination is kicking in real hard. No, wait!
Bruh.
What are the keepers, dude? Fuck this.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm out. Dude. Oh god, it's running on fucking Sherlock Holmes and Watson rules, right? There's this shitty Sherlock Holmes game where they had no money to make Watson walk behind. Okay. What? Would you? Let's go! Let's go, baby!
I'm floating.
QA powers.
I'm floating.
Can't be stopped. Let's do it.
Okay. Well then.
You're in midair.
I'm in midair. I'm flying. I'm not touching anything right now.
Okay.
Keeper.
Okay. Not moving you out of the way.
Is it because I was like in the way?
In his path, and I think it's pushing you and lifting up, and because it doesn't have a walk animation, you're getting raised up onto it because it's not walking properly. So it's not reacting in the way it should because your collision ain't right. Furthermore, shitty old fucking Sherlock Holmes game with no money, they couldn't animate someone walking, so when you look and behind you, he just Slendermans closer to you every time you walk around. And it's fucking horrifying. And this game is using line of sight as a means of determining where he pops. So the one with the proper walking animation probably doesn't lift you up, but the one that's sliding around does.
All right,
and they're both the same keeper.
And then...
But they just pop in and out of sight because one of them has an animation and the other one doesn't.
All right, I'm done. I'm so done with this.
Dear God, man. So I was trying to say that some shit is not legendary. It's just classic fucking Mass Effect 3 foibles from the good old days, and we can't tell the fucking difference. I don't know.
How am I supposed to know?
But if you want to get technical about it, this is a re-release of the game that could have fixed many things and did not. Therefore, it still is all Legendary Edition's fault. Because you re-released it with shit that you could have fixed in the meantime.
You didn't do your job.
So it's still Legendary.
Tactus, Preacher, and James.
Legendary.
Man. Incredible.
Hanar!
French dude is gone?
Hanar and Drell. Hanging out. He knows his soul name.
Yeah, it's true. They're together, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Dedicated.
7, the Preacher, and James.
The Batarian Preacher! I remember you. Yeah. Real talk, this dude was like, yo, you guys suck, and wasn't he also... Did he talk about how, like, the disease might have been engineered by humans? Right? Back on Omega?
That might have been possible.
Yeah. Or, No. That was inside once we walked past.
Oh, so that prophet is not the same as this preacher?
Oh. Okay, well, let's find out.
Oh, I see. I didn't know.
I recovered your pillars of strength from the kite's nest. They're yours, waiting in Bay D24.
Thank you. Right now, my people need any reminder of their faith they can get.
Wait, go to the mission for that? Pillar of Strength. Which... Like, did he give it to you? Do you remember receiving this mission?
Battalion Fiji named it the Pillar of Strength to improve his people's morale. We found the pillars in the kite's nest and returned them.
I don't remember him giving it to you. Okay.
We went around, I think, the planets, right?
Yeah, okay. Was he originally here when he gave it, or was it back over by the other side of the Presidium?
This guy was here before when we came to this camp, and he was praying for his battalion friends.
Gotcha. Okay.
Maybe that's when we got it.
All right, buddy. Sure thing. Pay no mind to the numbers on the jacket.
War assets plus 40.
I mean...
Human, we will hold the pillars so close to our hearts. And firsthand.
Yeah, this is a different person, for sure. Okay, well, hey, as long as you don't know who I am, and you're down, that's great. Get on the team, and when we click the mouse towards the enemy base, you go to where that mouse is.
James, you know what's behind you? What's going on here?
James? Commander.
Getting ink
what brings you
done.
down here?
I was about to ask you that.
Well, after our little chat, I made up my mind. I'm gonna join the N7 program.
And you're celebrating by getting a tattoo?
Yeah.
Sort of. See, there's no official channels to go through right now. So, I guess this is my way of making it official. Technically, I'm just an N7 recruit, but, you know, I figure with you as my training officer, how could I fail?
I'm
Right?
going to choose to not think about why a Batarian knows how to use a human ancient tattooing device and not like some future printing tech that just goes right on your body in one shot, or a device that would probably work more on their skin or something to that effect, because tattoo guns are very specific to our type of skin. Just never mind, shut up. Leave it alone.
I'm your trainer.
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't exactly say I'm training you.
Not officially, but what the hell is in this goddamn war? I'm just saying, whether you like it or not, you're my direct superior and you're N7. So I take my lead from you. And you know, I'll take whatever advice you got.
Really?
Sure. The good advice.
Hey.
He's good enough. He's good for it. You'll be safe at home. Welcome to the P, man.
Well, they wouldn't ask you if they didn't think you could handle it.
Welcome to the
Here's
Force,
hoping.
son.
But the real work starts now.
Uh-huh. I know it seems like I don't take things seriously, but when I commit to something, I fully commit.
I don't.
Clearly.
I don't.
I don't.
I won't let you down.
Yeah, James, who the fuck do you think you're talking to? You're very serious and you're very committed. Don't worry about it. I think you'll be okay. You calls it like you sees it.
Prove it, buddy.
Don't just tell me. Show me.
Yes, sir.
You know, that's gonna sting for a few days. You gonna be ready for duty?
Well, I'm not looking forward to slapping my armor back on, but I'm always
Yeah, you're
ready.
not supposed to be
Glad to
sweating
hear it.
after getting inked or something, right?
No, you can throw some plastic over it and you'll be okay. The thing that we have in the modern day is called second skin, which is basically it's like for healing wounds. There's a thing that you can put on top of your skin and it basically just grafts into healing over it, and it speeds up the process.
Okay.
So sweating is not really as big a deal. You're gonna kind of end up getting like, sometimes you get like a little tattoo flu because your immune system is going like, what's going on, you know? So that,
your energy.
yeah, so you can't really, you're gonna start sweating in bed anyway sometimes, you know? The main thing to do is not jump in a fucking pool.
Right.
Or go like get like water on it or anything, or in
A
one
spa.
case, yeah, a dude jumped in a lake and just all the infections in the world while the healing tattoo was like on him, and it's just like the dumbest idea in the world. Don't do that. Yeah.
Oh man.
But
It's crusty and stuff.
I mean, crusty if you're lucky. Like that shit, your skin can react as it does to an infection in every spot that your ink is, because those are all wounds. You know, it's piercing your skin, dropping a little bit of ink underneath the epidermis, and then pulling it back out. Like,
I recognize you. You're Commander Shepard.
Damn straight.
And you must be Tactus. Heard the refugees consider you their leader.
cool name.
Yes, someone needs to sort out this mess. CSEC has tightened access to the Citadel, and we've got desperate people down here with no place to go.
I also hear you need basic medical supplies. Dr. Michelle spoke of a mutually beneficial trade.
I tried to be clear. In my experience, the Alliance looks out for their own. Trust is a hard thing to come by these days. I know you need our military supplies, but they're worth far more than your basic meds. Her offer wasn't satisfactory.
Oh. I guess that is Wesker. Sounds really close to Garrus from all the other Turian voices we've heard. Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't accept the offer? Well, sorry, but I'm gonna have to twist your arm a little, buddy. This is for the galaxy.
My mission is our only hope to turn back the Reapers. I need every edge I can get, and that includes your equipment. And the supplies I have to offer are just what your people need. Think this through, Tactus.
Okay, I see your point. I'll have my people contact yours. You'll have your supplies as soon as possible.
I want them yesterday, Tactus. Oh, they're still crying over Kelly. Can you do that somewhere else? You're bringing down the mood.
Oh.
God.
Oh, should the mood in the fucking refugee slum be a little bit more sexy, Reggie?
Someone put a little music on. Jeez.
Can we lighten up this refugee dock? Where families are either reuniting or finding out that they're never going to reunite?
You know what? Arya has a great interior designer. Maybe she can liven up this place. You know?
Should this single room, which now currently holds 50% of the Batarian population, lighten the mood a little bit?
We're good.
Like, even the Drell are like, jeez.
CSEC forces have killed the last invading forces.
Hey, it's you.
That's not the same guard.
Leaders have announced an alliance with the
Yeah, it's the same message, though.
That's not even the same guard.
I like the seeing the hat all around though. That's cool. As well as the couple more Lady Turians.
Nothing here. Nothing here.
Yeah. So basically, I talked about it a while ago, but it's a refugee population mod that like makes the Citadel like represent what's going on as far as the war goes in terms of background NPCs, because it
Spectre status recognized.
apparently
Please select a destination.
just like as apparently beforehand, like it just kept it to the same 2-3 types of people, and like as the war is going on and all these things are you'd expect to see more from the planets that are besieged and what's happening, but the default game just didn't do that. So now this kind of is more accurate and reflective of how it should look, you know? Yo, you're just standing out here in public and like people aren't staring at you freaking the fuck out?
Nobody's saying anything.
Wait, what? And that's a matriarch. Oh, hey, how you doing?
Yes, it is.
Okay, that's why no one's asking. Like, they can't even see Javik right now. No, but really, the last living Prothean just standing around, and like, we're all just, okay.
Hey, Javik.
Is challenging you.
WoolieVersus the algorithm.